work. So I've got some good answers to the heroes here on Furia. I'm really feeling it. I am worried about NoPing.
Yeah, I can't imagine why they actually banned the Queen of Pain over the Phantom Lancer in that phase. Like this is very surprising. Like Phantom Lancer is one of the best heroes in the game at doing with the Bat Rider. If you want to be able to run it in the safe lane to be able to flex this hero, you're now pretty much locked into running it mid lane. It has to be on Dark Mago. So you're looking at a last pick off lane here for the side of NoPing. There's not a lot of heroes that are left in the pool. The Necrophos is the first one that comes to mind, but you're going into an Oracle. And that feels really bad.
Yeah. The save is always going to be there whenever you throw out the Reaper Scythe. And your Ghost Shroud gets dispelled, just like completely counters your hero. You get nuked down in lane too.
Get rid of the
You can't
Sand
win.
King. Yeah, that's a good one too.
I like that. Deals with the Phantom Lancer pretty well. I mean, what do you get rid of last year? Tidehunter, perhaps?
I mean, Tide is at least good team fight, but it's awful against the Mars, and it's not that great against the PL either. It's just not
I
a
feel
good
like,
Tide game is the problem. Like none of the Tide does not do well against any of these heroes.
yeah, I do like the Sand King stun quite a bit. I feel like you need some AoE stun. Tidehunter's cooldown is way too big, though. I mean, maybe there's Centaur, but
Nah,
that
Centaur is
doesn't feel
trash.
amazing against the PL. Leave Centaur alone, Ricky. Come on, he's doing his best. I know he's nerfed into the ground. He's boring to play, but he can run fast.
He can. He does have 4 legs.
He does have 4 legs.
The
Give
Underlord.
me.
That would have been a good pick. Underlord is quite good here, but
Yeah, it's good against the Phantom Lancer, yeah. And he's interesting now, if nothing else.
no one is ever buying that gateway, Neff. I don't care what you say. It's not happening.
Mm.
No one is
Oh, yeah,
spending
well.
$4,200 on that gateway.
All right, I'm willing to make. How about we bet $4,200 someone will build it at TI?
That is no, because you only have to have it done once to be right. And someone could be winning by a ton and clown around and buy the gateway. They do end up going for the Tidehunter. This is surprising. I just don't know what other heroes are left in the pool, and it's not a good Tidehunter game. It's good in lane, right? Like it's strong against the Phantom Lancer in the lane, but as soon as you get to like mid game, once he has Diffusal, you're always just going to be trapped inside the arena. This is a rough one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, once you have the Diffusal done on Phantom Lancer, then the Tidehunter game gets kind of miserable. Until then, it feels okay. The cooldown, excuse me, of the ultimate is pretty big though. I haven't had enough of my mate yet. I shouldn't be yawning.
All right, last pick here for Furia. I mean, it's got to be the 4 position. The question is just what you want to run with this Mars. So they got rid of the Venomancer and they got rid of the Marana. They could go for a Tusk here. Or you just go... I mean, you could go for the Venge even as well. I mean, they still have a lot of options.
Earthshaker is a lot better right now than he was before, just due to the fact that he his damage got buffed. His 10 and 15 talents increase fissure damage and aftershock damage, so you can do a lot more with the hero than you can before. I like it for that reason, but I'm not sure it's active enough during the lane to be able to shut down the Spectre. I feel like you're leaving the Mars mostly on his own a lot. You don't block off the mid lane when you go to rotate because you're playing against a Bat Rider. I mean, I like the idea of an Earthshaker, but I don't think Furia will take it. They just go for the Dark Seer again.
That's really smart.
Could be four Dark Seer.
I think you want to run the Dark Seer as the 4 here, but you're right. It could be either or. It is going to be sexy fat on the Mars. Okay. I mean, overall, I love Furia's draft here once again. I think they're in a pretty good spot. I'm not super sold on their ability to deal with this Phantom Lancer.
Yeah. I'm with Furia as well. You know, they are on a disadvantage just due to server. We're playing on Brazil. We're playing on Peru. So Brazil is at a disadvantage here. But I'm with Furia here. So I don't know. If you get to the late game, it's easy to get on top of the Oracle. You can shut him down. But, you know, late game, I say it 1,000 times, Phantom Lancer is king. And the only thing they changed about him in this patch is they buffed his Aghanim Scepter, so they effectively did nothing to him.
They really just need to like do a mini patch update that says removed Phantom Lancer's Aghanim Scepter, and that would be a buff to the hero.
So people wouldn't go for it.
So no one would buy it by mistake,
thinking
it's good.
Yeah, it's maybe it'll eventually be good, but I feel like we're one tweak away from it being good.
Yeah, changing it all together. No,
Damn, this guy doesn't mess around.
I think the potential like buff for it would be to increase illusion duration by like 3 seconds and then give him like 5 more illusions. I think that would actually be a good enough Aghanim Scepter for him.
Yeah.
Like give him 3 extra seconds or 3 or 4 extra seconds on his illusions and then like 5 more illusions, and then suddenly PL like with an Aghanim Scepter as like a 7th item is actually really strong. It doesn't need to be super complicated.
You could even just give him like Doppel Walk again.
Dude, I would 100% be down to give him Doppel Walk again. That thing was so fun.
Yeah. The fake outs.
Another illusion-based ability.
Yeah. I mean, it fits in with the lore. He's got, what, 3 illusion-based abilities already. Give him another one. Maybe that's why they haven't added it back. Like, yeah, I don't know. He can already escape with Doppelganger. He's got a lot of illusions. We don't really want to give him Invis as well. Plus, like, another kind of escape. Force people to buy detection against the Phantom Lancer. That's kind of mean.
That'd be funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would suck.
Yeah. It would be funny, but it would suck. But we get to break down items, lanes, where people are going, and why they're building what they're building. Leshrac, 2 Fairy Fires, Magic Stick. Heading into the mid lane, playing up against the Bat Rider in all likelihood. Yeah, Dark Mago on this hero. So you do need extra base damage on the Leshrac. They're one of the lowest inside the game. So that's what he's going for there. Going to get himself a bottle immediately afterwards. Bat Rider going for a Null Talisman right off the bat. See what I did there?
No. What'd you do?
Off the bat?
Oh, I see that. Okay.
Yeah.
Well done.
I'm quite clever. Thank you. No, he's going for a Null Talisman right away. Then I think he's going to get a bottle afterwards. He might decide to get the bottle first. Oscar hasn't spent all of his starting gold. Going for 2 branches, Quelling Blade up against the PL. So focusing on getting CS rather than harassing the enemies up here, it seems.
I imagine he goes for the Soul Ring here. Like, the extra armor is nice, but he also needs... Actually, you know what? I don't know if you can afford to go Soul Ring against an Oracle. I mean, he needs a Soul Ring for sure this game, and so that's what like the thing is like you will need one late game, dude. Do you have it pause and see his jaw literally vibrating at the speed of light right now?
Yes.
Very cool.
That is pretty neat. I think it can only vibrate as fast as your monitor goes.
It's managed to fix itself, luckily.
It hasn't for me. I clicked off and back on him. Yeah. Look neat though.
That was interesting.
Leaks.
Sorry, I was reading something from chat. Apparently I look too tired.
This is what you get for staying up till literal 7 a.m. playing the game. You gotta get some sleep, man.
It was fun though. Evo Plus was there, Kip was there, Moxie was there, Nina was there.
Wow, real Nina admin?
Yeah. You should have been there as well. What were you doing at the time? Were you sleeping?
100%. I was sleeping. I had to work at 8.
Sad. You could have been there all night with us.
Yeah. I'm also working till like 5 a.m. tonight, so that would have been literally like 50 hours of no sleep if I did that.
Let's go! New patch! Alright, looks like we're finally reconnected to the game. Hopefully we'll be ready to go soon. I'm excited for this match, though. Yeah, King RD, he's ready to go. So, I want to see another brawl happen at the start of this one. It's going to be the kind of gameplay that captures the viewers' attentions. Give the mid laner 2 kills, thanks. Oh, over to Dark Mago. That 1 extra damage from sticky napalm.
Missing bottom.
I mean, I honestly think the buffs to this hero are pretty solid. They did increase the cooldown on Firefly, actually, in the earlier levels.
Life just got interesting. Very good.
But overall, doesn't look like we're going to be brawling at all here at the start of the game.
Boo!
Uh-oh.
Come on, man. All right, they almost caught Dark Mago, but Sooth isn't going to be able to get his hands onto him. They'll probably put the first point to Split Earth regardless. It does the most damage out of all your spells at the beginning of the game. The 120, plus you can get a little bit of harass off with it. Feels good. It's usually the kill you get to set up, the skill you get to set up kills at the start, too.
They've actually gone ahead and taken Phantom Lancer to the top lane. They want to lane this into the Spectre, and now that they actually see, oh wait, I'm stupid. Phantom Lancer's gonna be there anyway. For some reason, I thought it was on Radiant.
They've trained hard to get here.
Right, Oscar, he's gonna be able to get this rune. Yeah, he got it from Sooth, so ends up being
2 for 2.
2 for 2. Not bad. Pitomites is rushing Wand up in this lane. I suppose he is playing against a Tide Hunter. It's only correct. I think Tide got a little bit too nerfed with all his abilities. People are still picking him. He's really good because he still sits in lane like exactly was like he did before, but across the board, all of his abilities, less armor, damage threshold timer increased is kind of good for the Kraken Shell.
Wait, good? That's bad. That means it can only proc once every 7 seconds instead of 6 seconds.
That's not what it means.
Wait, what? What does it mean?
It resets the damage counter onto the hero every 7 seconds.
Oh wait, yeah, I don't know why that's what I thought it meant. It clearly you can proc it like back to back to back to back.
It's fine. Things are worded funny in Dota. Mid lane, Dark Mago. He hasn't put a point into... Yeah, he ended up getting the flame break here. This is the build that you prefer to see in the mid lane, right?
I mean, you're going against Leshrac. There's no reason to have a point in Firefly right now. He should go 2-1-0 to open up this lane. You could even justify going 2-2-0 and just getting really aggressive on the Leshrac. You're never going to be able to like really pop these Fireflies and get on top of them until you have like boots. And it's just a lot of times not worth it. You're just going to save that to farm creeps instead. Oracle really low top lane. Oscar not going to be able to connect. Very close from him.
Playing in the trees right now on RT. Oscar. I mean, he gets to play aggressive at the start of this lane. Once this Oracle hits level 3, you've got a little bit more kill potential here. That 2 points Purifying Flames, 1 Fortune's End can really stack up for a lot of damage. Well, for now, Tidehunter probably going to want to keep everybody's HP down. And bottom lane, the zoning RDO out, but feels kind of awkward to be playing these support darks here. Until you're level 3, you don't really have any damage here either.
Yeah, it's not often you see a 4-position darks here, but actually just rushed a bottle, so we'll see how that ends up panning out. Leo top lane is taking a lot of harassment here from Matthew and Oscar. They are starting to run a lot of regen, though.
Well, all out of mana here on the Nyx Assassin. I mean, he's going to be forced to send himself out to Sal for 30.
Just, nice Spike Carapace play there, though.
Yep. Should be just fine. Mid lane, Sooth's gonna walk up, grab this battery rune. He's completely out of, well, almost out of mana. Refill his bottle. Dark Mago, he's doing pretty well for himself here in the mid lane as well. Actually sitting ahead of the Leshrac right now in CS. That sits underneath his tower. Actually, Sooth doesn't go back. And his bottle sitting in his...
Starting to fall pretty low, but looks like he's still all right. I mean, a lot of trading back and forth here. Nyx might just... Oh, he still had Salve Clarity just coming on Courier, so he's going to be ready to fight in just a second. And Tidehunter, I mean, he's got this Ring of Health, so he's not really easily pushed out of lane at this point.
He's gonna stand his ground here. Bottom lane.
Pandaboo falling incredibly low. Gets the Nightmare off onto the Mars, but he's still got an Ion Shell on him, so gotta be careful.
Yep. Let's not want to get close to him. Mid lane, Dark Mago trying to dive onto suits here, but unfortunately getting on top of this Leshrac. Even with 3 points in the sticky napalm, he's just too quick.
You just have to commit so heavily is the thing. Like, you're just exactly better off just doing that. Throwing a random flame break with a lot of charges and getting that damage out. Luckily, Matthew came to the top lane, I think, and sniped the water rune. Yeah, he did. So, denying a lot of regen on over to suits, and that's going to force the TP in from the Darkseer to refill his bottle.
Yeah. I think Oracle tried to, was going to TP the mid lane. They ended up canceling it the last second as well when they realized the Batrider wasn't going to commit for that one. Matthew's up here playing aggressive into the Oracle, but he's going to get back as well. Boring stuff. I want to see blood here. I want to see kills. And I'm not talking about courier kills.
Yeah, I mean, both teams taking it pretty slow here to start. RDO is just actually kind of jungling at this point, leaving Sexy Fat alone. Well, there it is. Finally, First Blood coming out top, and they managed to find the kill mid as well.
It's not the bet you gotta worry about. Seeds, fruit.
Oh, 2 kills going their way. They start there for the Batrider. We're looking good now. He's going to go for Boots of Travel as his first item, and ends up grabbing a Windlace as well. So I imagine he plans on playing active. Usually he'll go for like... Usually maybe sometimes people go for Yule Scepter first item, but a lot of times it's going to be Boots of Travel, be able to get around the map faster, farm out waves.
Yeah, it's always those boots first. If you can get him by like the 9-minute mark, that's kind of like the dream. Getting those 9-minute boots of travel with the bottle on the Batrider, you're super fast. You can pretty much contest anyone on the map. And at this point, you're really happy on Oscar top lane as well, because he can kind of just solo the lane now. He's got 2 points in the Kraken Shell, 2 points in the Anchor Smash. He'll probably skip Ravage at 6 unless he needs to find a fight. But the 2 supports here on the side of Furia are really struggling, and now Elasso is going to hold the Shrek in place. The question is, can they save him at this point? Not at all. A second kill going the way of Dark Mago here on the Batrider, and that is really rough now for this Leshrac.
Yeah, the one saving grace that you have is you have no towers that are heroes that are good at pushing towers here on the side of NoPing, so they can't turn these kills into any extra map pressure or control. And Dark Mago there, like, he wanted to go on to King RD on the Oracle punishes move here in the safe lane, but he knows, all right, this guy, he's just gonna be able to dispel off any sort of like, my Firefly's about to end, he's gonna be able to spell off Sticky Napalm as well. I can't actually go on to him. He doesn't have a point into Fate's Edict yet, but I don't think he realizes that yet on Dark Mago, so that's one more save for him, the large amount of magic damage that his team's doing.
You do have a haste rune on Batrider, and he's gonna pop that bad boy, head straight to the top lane. The Dire, I don't really know about this quite yet. All right, they do now. They saw the ward drop there, and Dark Mago, I think he just wants to pull the wave and kind of chill. Yeah, he's just gonna cut the wave. Head on into the triangle and farm their stacks. Oh no, Lesh. He wants these so bad, but he is not gonna get these. In comes the Phantom Lancer, though. They kind of just baited themselves, as now Zeus able to just chase down this hero. They do have Oscar rotating in with the Ravage. In comes the Spectre as well with the Haunt. They're trying to get him out, and looks like he is gonna make it. Mars TPing up here as well. Not gonna cancel, gets the Surge, and now you have Arena, you have the Spear. Great Impale coming out. Can he get in? What? That's a ping issue for sure.
Yeah, that's a that's a big issue for sure. That spear was incredibly off the mark. Everybody disengages after no kills happening, despite the massive team fight that just happened there. And
oh, nice spear coming in from Sexy Fat, and he yoinks a DD rune. That's quite nice.
Yeah, very clean grab. I'm surprised they had such a big engagement with no kills happening, but you know, that's one of the issues with fighting against this Oracle. They weren't able to turn things around. Spectre didn't have boots, so wasn't able to keep up with the massive movement speed of this Leshrac, having the boots of speed and the Windlace for himself, even though there's got that dagger movement exchange. And you know, we popped the Blade Mail, but Diabolic Edict had already ended, so I wasn't returning any damage into the Leshrac with that one either. I think you've got ways of getting on top of a lot of these heroes here on NoPing, but
Dire's top tower
you struggle to finish anybody off until you can like combo some of these things up. You might need like a blink dagger with Ravage on Tidehunter, and yeah, he queues it up right now after his Soul Ring and Hood of Defiance.
Leo is trying to get on top of this next assassin. They know that there's a ward up on the high ground now, so can't deward it quite yet, but he knows at least they can play around that vision now. And the mana burn into Lash, it begins. It's so annoying to deal with, and Oscar continuing to cut this top wave and apply pressure himself, and he might get this tower here pretty soon. Bottom lane, Dark Mago. He's gonna be able to finish off RDO. It looks like with Vacuum out, he should be fine. And now Dark Mago needs to be out of here. Not opting to go for the high ground, instead going for the dire triangle. In some trouble. This illusion chasing him for quite a while will be able to make it out, just barely. Those boots of travel just in time. And now Nyx Assassin, the one caught out, does have an impale. If he can connect, is gonna get there, but King RD should be able to chase this one down with these Purifying Flames. Does end up finding that one.
Yep. Nice find. Angel's is going to move right back in the jungle after this. I think he's probably sent himself out a little bit of regen. Actually going to sit in the lane, wait for 10 minutes. Creeps need to respawn. So 3k net worth advantage here at 10 minutes in.
Oh, Angel gets the Arcane Rune. He's going to find Lesh. He can't do anything back in terms of damage. And now, able to take him down with the Disruption. Or the Dispersion, rather. Lasso also going to find the Oracle. All right, that animation that came on the screen from the Spectre was actually very poorly timed and quite annoying.
$200.
By the way, $200.
Anyhow, yeah, working on this Yasha next here. Farm going pretty well for the Spectre. It's actually sitting at the top of net worth, 5.2k here at 10 minutes. That is incredibly good. That's like your ideal mid, like perfect farm plus solo kill.
They're looking for Leo. Bottom lane, Haunt comes in. They've got a dagger if they want, and there is no chance he's making out of that one alive as Dark Mago's there just to run him down. And now that the Phantom Lancer has been picked off, it's going to be that much more difficult for him to get in this game.
Didn't we both predict Furia for this game?
No, I said NoPing.
Oh, yeah. That sounds like what I said as well.
Yeah, of course.
Let's pretend I said that.
Yeah.
Let's do that instead. 4k net worth advantage here at 11 minutes in, and you know, you haven't managed to shove in the mid tower yet despite this overwhelming advantage. You managed to get top because Tidehunter's been kind of sitting up there by himself. Doesn't have Blink Dagger for himself yet. Still 1,500 gold off of that one. Does have the Hood of Defiance, so he can park himself in front of the enemy, sit on this tower, and go on. Try to push on me. I will simply pop my Ravage.
Yep, exactly.
I will not a blink. I don't need a Blink Dagger if you commit onto me.
They're smoked up here on Sexy Fat. I mean, the arena is such a good tool at dealing with the Tidehunter, so you do need to be careful. He is going to get the vision on the backside, and there it is. The Ravage just as an immediate response, and Lesh will get saved by the Oracle. Oscar does get speared away. He might live as the arena expired, and the Fiend Script doing a lot of damage to Lesh. He will end up popping. The wall does come down from RDO, but it's not enough as they take down these heroes one by one. And now Dark Mago continuing to chase here, trying to take down King RD. A beautiful impale onto the Darkseer, and now that's going to be a triple going the way of the Batrider.
Yeah, Phantom Lancer using his opportunity to farm, but Diffusal Blade not even completed yet here at 12 minutes. They'll be able to grab this tier 1 tower, but they lose mid. They lost 4 heroes in exchange for that Bane there. And they might just lose the PL
Dark
too. That's double
Mago
damage.
can, if he gets the lasso, he dies. He doesn't even need the lasso. Yeah, he does. He needs the lasso. No, he doesn't. Wow, that DD rune. Holy crap. Dark Mago.
Yeah.
There it is. Phantom Lancer's dead once again, only at 4,400 net worth.
That is a lot of damage coming out from the Batrider there. I mean, if you have a Diffusal Blade, you might be able to stand your ground and fight that one, but unfortunately without it...
He's only 2 points top. He's only level 8. Yeah, if you don't have points in Doppelganger, you're not that good into the Batrider. That thing has a long cooldown right now, 20 seconds, and now they're even going to find the Leshrac here. The lasso does come out this time, and will be saved for the moment here by this Oracle, but it's only temporary as they've got Panda Boot and Matthew ready to go on the backside, and another double kill going the way of Batrider. He's just got to TP himself back to base. He's closing in on that BKB, Neph.
Safety is temporary is a good slogan for what's NoPing is doing to Furia this game. This is pretty rough. They did a great job of zoning off that Oracle there as they committed onto the Leshrac, though, pulling him away with the lasso. Then, of course, the stun, the sleep coming out onto him, so he's not able to get off that Fate's Edict. If he does, he might be able to survive for long enough to get out of that.
Never in my life did I expect there to be an item that you would hex yourself and it would be a decent item, you know?
I think it's part of the reason why Kunkka died in the last game, though. You can hex yourself while you're BKB'd.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, that's weird.
You can activate BKB and then pig pull.
Very cool. Arena, oh no, just off the mark from Sexy Fat Bane. He gets the sleep throw onto the Oracle. Oscar, he's got a Ravage in too, but he hasn't used it quite yet. Waiting to go with that one. An Angel on the backside, gonna find King RD. Can they actually bring him down though? Fiend's Grip is not available. It got canceled by, I think, the Vacuum. I don't even see it get casted. Continuing the chase here into the tower. Doesn't look like they're gonna go for it. A lot of illusions here from this Darkseer wall.
Radiant's middle tower.
I'm going to back up for now. I mean, yeah, the Ravage with the Blink Dagger is available, but you need a little bit more follow-up for him to just go on top of him. I mean, it's only 2.4 seconds down with a 200-second cooldown. They smoke up now. I'm furious. They're looking for them. But if they only catch Matthew, it's not so bad.
Pig pull on pig pull action here in the mid lane as Matthew tries to make it away. Does get a nice spike carapace off. Does have an impale available, catching the backside. Oscar waiting to go in, still has everything, but the rest of the team is not here, so they do not want to risk it. They're just going to go ahead and lose the Nyx there.
Yep. I mean, losing Nyx isn't so bad. Is initially that team fight was happening. Haunt's still on cooldown for another 120 seconds, and they're working on the Manta style on Spectre. She's going to be more than happy to complete this one so she can grab the Oracle, she can grab the Roshan. 8k net with advantage here at 15 minutes. You don't really care that much about the Nyx assassin going down there. He's more than happy to sacrifice it and like continue to farm up.
And Dark Mago just finished the BKB too, so he has no incentive to like take a fight a couple seconds before that's completed, and he's feeling incredibly strong right now. 4, 3, and 4 at level 14. I mean, if he happens to find, let's see what jungle items are going to come out. Yeah, I was like, if he happens to find like the orb or the grenade or dragon scale, I mean, this guy is going to be having a fantastic time.
Yeah.
Pandaboo. Oh, nice dodge on the spear there. He's definitely dead, but it was kind of nice. Backside of the fight, Matthew finds King RD, a huge two-man impale. They drop the arena just to give him some space. And there's the Ravage on the backside. In comes Dark Mago. Nice back from RDO. Sexy Fat able to TP out. Does he get the lasso? Not in time. They actually smoke up right away, and I think they want to chase down this Lesh. TPing bottom, actually. They're going for Leo. He has no TP, neph. He's got to leave.
I think he's just dead. Dark Mago, no, Dark Mago, you know he's in that camp.
He's looking for suits instead. He wants the Lesh. Lesso comes out. I guess your Lesh is going to tank the gank for your Phantom Lancer. They actually saw him momentarily, and the chase is on. He doesn't have TP for 40 seconds. Leo is just all alone. Nice dodge on the Doppelganger, but there's no way he makes it out of this one alive. There is no Firefly, but Leo just hobbling away. Will tick out to that flame break. Top lane, you did lose Spectre, though.
All right, they get something here. I mean, that is a pretty important kill. Ends up being a good chunk of gold going their way. Let's see a fight recap for that one.
It was like 500. It was like 700 gold overall, I think, between going to the Darkseer and the rest of the team. Maybe not. It might have been 500.
Yeah. Win probability slightly goes down after that Spectre kill, I guess, down to 90% for the Radiant here.
Nightmare comes out.
I do.
And they're going to be able to purge that one. Now the question is, do they have the damage to finish him off? They do. Oh my gosh, the burst is there. And now King RD on the run, unable to get that ulti off, and he might haunt back over to the other side. He does. He's looking for RDO as well. The Oracle's down, and now RDO, no TP as well. No surge for a few more seconds. Great vacuum, but there's going to be the spike carapace to hold him down. Mid lane, Dark Mago committed a BKB on his Bat Rider.
I guess just worried about them somehow being able to turn that around on him. Worried about the arena coming out. You do have to keep in mind that Firefly does not take you over arena. Anything that raises you off the Z axis in the game will bring you over the wall. Firefly does not.
Leo in some trouble. Arcane Rune comes out. He's able to make it away, and without the BKB, it looks like they can't continue the chase. Sexy Fat safe for the moment. There's gonna be the Fiend's Grip right onto the Lesh. They already saved the Mars, and Lesh, oh no, Dark Mago chasing down King RB on the backside. Will be able to find a kill, but finally Spectre joined the fight. Beautiful Manta dodge there on the spear. Leo wants to try and rejoin this one, but he's too low. He can't do this. Oscar, blink up in a second here if he's able to find the right hero. Gonna be able to dagger on down to the Leshrac. Split Earth will not connect. Double kill. On the backside, they also take down the Phantom Lancer. Dark Mago picks off the Darkseer. 5 heroes dead, Neff. No one surviving.
They don't lose a single hero on NoPing either. That team fight, that was like the best situation they could have hoped for. The Batriders BKB on cooldown as they initiate that. Arena came out. They managed to get out on, what was it? I think the Leshrac, even though they give like the Oracle ultimate offered to the Leshrac in the middle of that as well. He managed to survive the Fiend's Grip. So many things went right for you in that team fight on Furia, but regardless, you couldn't win. And you know, if you do make it to the late game, I'm confident you're able to win it with this Phantom Lancer, but it's looking like we're not making it to that point now.
Oh boy, they actually whiffed the initiation here onto Matthew. They will be able to pick him off, but it's like no one else here on the side of NoPing to follow this up, so we'll just disengage. Again, another kill there onto the Nyx Assassin, but you're about to just finish up an Echo Saber here on this Spectre, which... And that Echo Saber Desolate damage with the Manta, it's so much to deal with, and we've seen him over and over again find these kills on the backside.
Yeah, we're gonna find... He's gonna find even more kills on the backside pretty soon. I'm trying to come up with solutions for them.
Oh, they got the grenade. That's got to go on Dark Mago. I don't know if people are aware. The way the grenade works is it applies a dot, and any damage inflicted via Batrider procs Sticky Napalm. So the dot applied from the grenade also is amplified by Sticky Napalm. So 7 seconds of additional damage going their way. You're able to find Leo here. He's able to bounce off for the time being, but they just drop the Oracle instantly, and now they find Mars as well. He's gonna buy back into this game. Oscar doesn't even have his ult. He doesn't care. The last one comes out, will be saved there by King RD as Leo makes up onto the high ground. Without the Oracle ult, you can't really contest NoPing right now, and I wonder when they decide to go Roche here.
Probably right now, or as soon as they have the Manta style up. I mean, Desolate damage applying to Roche does increase the speed quite a bit. Yeah, that's what they're going to do. They clean up one last camp and style off a cooldown in 2 seconds here. There it is. There's a Desolate. I thought this would be nerfed against Roshan, given the fact that it just clears it out way too fast, but I guess they want Spectre to be good right now.
It's quite nice, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Batrider does have the grenade.
20 damage every second, provides vision for 7 seconds. Quite good. DD picked up on Spectre. Oh, this is a disaster here. Potentially a great Ravage, finding 4 heroes on the backside. Falls up by a stun from the Nyx. He just takes down the Lesh, and now Zeus will be the next to follow. You've only gotten the Bane. Yules comes through, finding Mars. Great back wall from RDO. The BKB coming out from Dark Mago. Those he chases down the Mars. There's just way too much damage coming in from NoPing as they finish off 3, and now they're looking for more. RDO trying to cut the wave, but we'll just tick out as Matthew burns him down with that mana.
Yeah, and now they're going to run it down the mid lane. 16k net worth advantage at this point. Basher is just about done. Mithril Hammer just being picked up now. Flying out to the Spectre. Haunt wasn't even need to be committed for this last team fight. It's just getting worse and worse, Ricky.
I mean, Oscar had the perfect Ravage. He found the entire back line, and Nyx Assassin got a follow-up 2-man impale into the Vendetta Strike that finishes off the Oracle. Like, that is the absolute best case scenario. There is no save coming out from anyone on the side of Furia.
He didn't get off anything on the
No, he didn't get the Nether Shawl because he's just getting chased down by Spectre. Tidehunter's like a thank you. I'm gonna take that one.
And it looks like they're just gonna pass it over to... All right, Matthew sends it back to base. doesn't want it after on the Titan. I guess he just values armor at this point. He's already got a pipe, so I
Sexy
guess
Fat, super dead. Try to get the Lotus off in time to save him, but it's not enough. And now Leo will go ahead and get False Promise as he walks into the base. Lesh starting to fall kind of low. Angel not in too much threat here as he does have the Aegis. He is going to go ahead and buy back in here on Sexy Fat. Gets the Spear combo, pinning Spectre against the wall, and he will shatter. That is going to be the first life, but Dark Mago, he wants to finish off this Mars. That would be a dieback, and he is so dead. There's nothing that he can do. Other side of the fight, the Haunt comes out. They found Leo. He's able to get one, but he dies anyway. Angel gets the kill, and Matthew looking for more, trying to chase down this Lesh. Gets the stun. The Impale from downtown. Triple kill going the way of the Spectre. Meanwhile, Dark Mago diving King RD into the base here on the Bat Rider. Give Angel the Rampage. Nah, Dark Mago takes it. That is going to be 5 heroes dead. You only get the Bane once again.
But they're not GGing out. They feel like they can still win this. 20k net worth advantage here. They have no tier 2 towers.
They are item dropping outside their fountain. Nyx buys the Blink Dagger.
Make it stop. That's painful. Diving your fountain with tier 2 still up. We're 25 minutes into the game. I'm not sure they're going to be able to recover from this one. I mean, Mentastyle still isn't.
Oh, Leo TP'd into the wrong neighborhood as Oscar just gonna chase him down. Flame Break comes in last second. Now King RD, he's got an ultimate anyway. Lotus Orb from RDO trying to make space, but he's just too dang fast here on the Bat Rider. Oscar too dang tanky. Maybe he, oh, what a tank from Matthew, absorbing that spear, and Dark Mago comes out with a BKB, does have this lasso now coming off cooldown as Angel looking for the backside. They've got to get these kills. But he just gets the bash. It's too much. Way too much damage coming in, and now RDO on the run, but the damage coming in from the Bat Rider, the grenade comboed with the Flame Break was too much. The GGs come out, and NoPing eliminating Furia here in game number 3.
All the tier 2 towers still standing at the end of that game. They were just diving the tier 4s at that point. They didn't have any tower taking power on this NoPing side, but regardless of that, way too much. 20k net worth lead, 43 kills here from NoPing in this 25-minute game.
In 25 minutes. Dark Mago is 21, 0, and 11. Like, this was such a good Bat Rider game, and there is just not a lot of options at this point. Like, after that early kill there onto the Leshrac, he just kind of took off. The Phantom Lancer never really came online. It's not a great lane against the Tidehunter early on. Once you have the Diffusal, it's not too bad, but at this point, you're just constantly getting ran over, and these Darkseer Oracle supports unable to really contribute this game, it seems.
Yeah, all right. Unfortunately, nobody wants to do a post-game interview. They are way too hungry, which is absolutely fine with me. I am way too tired, but we'll have the opportunity to sum up the game. Oscar and Dark Mago were dropping all their items at the end of that one. So unfortunately, we don't get to see what they... Yeah, but they do end with some pretty sick items. I mean, Pipe and Blink Day was really all the Tidehunter needed this game. The BKB on the Bat Rider ended up getting an Aether Lens at the very end. It's probably working on Octarine Core. I mean, overwhelming advantage from him this game. And this was regardless of the fact that he was playing against Oracle.
Yeah. It is one of those things, like, Oracle can only save one hero is a thing, right? You just wait for the False Promise and then just lasso someone else. And that was what was really nice, is because you also have the Fiend's Grip, you also have the Ravage. There's so many other things that this Oracle has to decide between. You know, it was actually kind of sick to just see how that worked out, like having the Bane there. Like, okay, well, if you save someone on the False Promise, which we saw in the one fight of the Triangle, like, they False Promise up the Mars, he gets out, and then Leshrac immediately gets Fiend's Gripped. And so you just have a fight that's just falling apart right from the get-go from Furia. I mean, honestly, just really good execution from NoPing in game 3. And honestly, that's the NoPing we're used to seeing. I feel like they struggled the first 2 games. I'm not entirely sure what was going on for them. Could have been ping, could have been a little miscommunications, dusting getting that rust off. But game 3, I mean, they absolutely performed.
They did, and congratulations to them. Still a shame that I can't get them for a post-game interview, but regardless of that, I like to give Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to Panda Boo for doing one earlier. Absolutely love that guy. Dark Mago, standout performance. Everyone on NoPing looking really solid in game number 3. Like you said, first two a little bit iffy, but unfortunately that means the end of the road for Furia.
It does indeed. I mean, open qualifier team making it this far, quite impressive. At this point, both Hikori and Furia are out, so they go out on the same day. But an amazing performance from both of them, honestly, in this tournament. Hikori actually making it up to the upper bracket, placing in groups very well. But today, Infamous and NoPing were the stronger teams. And I actually want to take a look at the bracket here and show you what we have on the horizon. So tomorrow is going to be Undying and 4 Zoomers in the upper bracket finals versus Infamous, and then also Infamous versus NoPing in the lower bracket semifinals, where we come back on Sunday to wrap the whole thing up with the semis and the grands. That's going to be neph and I. Tomorrow is going to be Kmart and ET. They're going to slay it absolutely like they do every single time, but there is so much good Dota coming up, and I'm so excited. It's going to be amazing.
But thank you for watching, everybody. I'm going to get me some rest. Well-deserved. When I'm up, how about some more Dota, Ricky?
Yeah, more Dota on the horizon, man. I'm not playing Dota. I gotta go to work. I got a lot of stuff I gotta do, but it's all right. Thank you all so much for tuning in here on Beyond the Summit. This, of course, is the LootBet Pro Series Season 7. Big shout out to both of our sponsors, LootBet and Mate Mate. Appreciate the hell out of you guys. Thank you so much for keeping America's Dota alive and well. And we will see you tomorrow, same place, same time, with more of the amazing Dota we've become accustomed to watch. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a wonderful night.